Hello, my name is Chloe, welcome to my channel and welcome to my third reading vlog, the third in the ones I'm actually numbering. So what is the date today? It is, why will you not load? It's the 19th of October and actually it's exactly a year since I landed in Chicago and met Cole and Brittany for the first time. So that's been like a sort of nice memory today, but also a real kick in the stomach because it's basically been a year since I've seen Brittany in person and that is sad. Anyway, so that's that. Good news, today I finished it. So I've literally just finished this. It is what time? It is nearly 7. And the first thing I did when I got home, I ate my dinner and then I had about 40 pages left. So I stuck the audiobook on and just like got involved and finished it. This is huge. It's 1,200 pages long nearly, so I am just so proud of myself for actually finishing it. I will be getting rid of it because I don't need to keep this around. I'm never going to read it again. I think I'm going to rate it 3 stars. I enjoyed parts of it. It was too long. I know people will say, but it's a Stephen King. I don't care. It's too long. Could we have done the story of It with the kids and then like an It 2 with the adults? That may have worked. I know that, he doesn't really do duologies. I could be making this up, but that might have worked. And even then we'd have had 2 600-page books, which is still excessive, but maybe a lot more accessible than 1,200. Some of it I really enjoyed, some of it really scared me, some of it really bored me. So 3 stars and I am unhauling it. Today I started and I took to work. I took Shut Out by Cody Keplinger. Oh, hello. So I took Shut Out by Cody Keplinger and on my lunch break I read 59 pages. So a fair amount I think in an hour, and I was doing other bits and bobs. So this so far is about Hamilton High, like high school, where there is a football team, well an American football team and a soccer team. And the girlfriends are basically just getting really annoyed that the boyfriends are putting more energy into being rivals with the other team and like pulling pranks and stuff than they are on them. So they decide to go on a sex strike to win their boyfriends back. When I first read that, I forgot for half a second that Americans stay in high school till they're like 18. So the majority of these characters are going to be between 16 and 18. In my head, high school ends at 16, and I was pretty disgusted at some of their reactions to being told they couldn't do that. Then I realised they were older, like me at college age, and then it seems a bit more understandable. Yeah, I am hoping to just fly through this tonight because I probably read that in, I want to say half an hour. Maybe I was reading 2 pages a minute. So if I could just sit and steam through some of this, I would really, really appreciate that. Appreciate it. It's me going to be doing it. One thing, I did check my NetGalley app and I realised I've got the Mythopedia book on there. I do not know who wrote it, illustrated it, but I will probably pop a picture in if I remember. I've got that and I downloaded it because it's like very graphic, but not graphic, like it's designed. So I wanted to have it on my phone so that I could see all the pictures. So I downloaded it ages ago and then I didn't realise there was like a date where they would run out on your phone. So I only have 10 days left on that. So I'm thinking to not take a book to work and just read that. I think it is only like 150 pages long, but I do need to read it. I don't think I have more than that. I'm just going to stop talking because I've been talking for far too long. But yeah, pretty good day, I guess. Good morning. I have literally nothing to update you on apart from the fact I'm walking to work. So needed vlog content, obviously. My new flask we unboxed last week. Haven't seen if the tea is still warm yet, so no review. I'm in a really weird mood this morning. Like I was on the phone with Cole for far too long and I'm pretty much nearly late and I don't care, which is not like me at all. Actually, on my conversation with Cole, do we have any more genuine adults, calling myself a genuine adult, I'm like nearly 23, okay, genuine adults that are scared of the dark? Because I don't like it. And I don't know if I said yesterday, me and my dad watched the first episode of The Haunting of Hill House. I know that's not the new one, I know Bly Manor is the new one, but we watched the first episode of Haunting of Hill House
and I had to sleep with my light on 1% because I have like a smart bulb, because I don't like the dark. And I'm not ashamed, but Cole seems to think I need to grow up. So if anyone else is scared of the dark, please do let me know. Town's getting busier now, so I'm going to stop this, but there we go, a walking update.
Hello, so it's 20 to 7 on Tuesday. I'm home, you can see that. I don't really have anything like to update. I just thought I would, because I'm just feeling a bit weird. Like, I know I'm only in my 3rd week of my job, but I'm getting slightly disheartened, and I know I need to give it more of a chance. But one of the things I moved for was getting more responsibility, and today somebody complained that I didn't copy them in on an email because now they can't track what's going on. Like, just trust me. I don't know, like, it seemed really silly. And again, I know I'm only in my 3rd week. I've only done 2 days of my 3rd week, but oh, you're going to be given your own client base as soon as you start. Where's my client base? Where are my clients? Why am I still reporting to people? I don't know how to use their softwares, that's fair enough, but I'm pretty good at throwing together a set of accounts. So if I could know what I'm supposed to be doing before I start working every day, like, I hate the, oh yeah, just ask in the morning. Like, no, I want to be able to get up and start work and do my work. I don't want to have to rely on other people, but I'm still relying on other people. So I reckon give it till the end of next week, like give it a month, and then be like, okay, where's my responsibility? Because I want it. Reading, I read a bit of Mythopedia, which I'll pop a little picture in if I haven't done already, which is something I've got on NetGalley, and I just have a couple more days left to read. So I read like a 1/3 of that on my lunch break, and then my plan for now is to read 2 more short stories from the Bane Chronicles to get me up to date on that, because I forgot to read this yesterday. Then I need to have a shower, and I'm running we call it the R&R hour on the Facebook group, but I'm running that, which is where we just sit for an hour and read. So I'm running that, so I need to do that. I need to be prepared for that. And Bake Off's on. So, you know, busy night. I just need something to brighten my mood a little bit, I guess. Hello, it is 11:30 on Wednesday. As you can see, I'm back in the home office with Bruce sleeping very loudly. He is a squeaker today. So today at work, I'm just sort of doing reflective learning and like looking into what I've done in the past couple of weeks and like how I'm getting on with it and stuff, and preparing an action plan. And I don't know, I think, well, by the time that you guys see this, I will have had the meeting to go through my action plan. But I think this is a pretty good aim. So I had to set aims of things I want to achieve in the next couple of weeks. And one of mine is understand my day-to-day role, because I still don't know. And just basically, undertake some bookkeeping responsibilities from a client, because I was told this job came with bookkeeping. I haven't seen any bookkeeping yet. I see other people doing bookkeeping. I would like a bookkeeping client. I'm quite good at it. But yeah, just sort of like putting little comments in there of things that I would have liked to be doing by now that I'm not. And then that action plan, so we'll review it tomorrow and like make comments on what I'm going to do. And then we'll review it in a month and see if I've met everything. And yeah, I'd kind of like to meet everything there, because I want the job that I have come here for. And I'm not saying it's bad, I'm really not. I'm just saying I don't think they were fully prepared. My hair has done that really annoying thing. I don't think they were fully prepared on what it would be like taking someone in at my level rather than straight from uni, because I'm sort of bored. But it's not a bad thing. They're nice people. I just don't think it's fully organised properly. Anyway, not that I could organise it any better. So I'm actually now waiting on someone to get back to me, and I can't do anything until they do. So I'm going to read more of Mythopedia and hopefully get that done before lunchtime, because I seriously can't do anything till they respond. So I feel that's a good way to spend my time. Hello, so I thought I'd give a quick update. I keep forgetting these headphones are not plugged in to my phone. It is 3 o'clock exactly, and it's just been such a quiet day at work. So I did finish what was it? Mythopedia. How have I forgotten that already? I did finish that at lunch, and I haven't given it a rating on Goodreads. But I did give it 5 stars on NetGalley because it was a NetGalley arc. I feel like it did achieve everything it set out to do as a book. Like, it was absolutely gorgeous. The illustrations were gorgeous. And I absolutely loved it. It was very good at explaining myths and like all the magic and stuff to kids, which obviously is the point of this book. But in terms of my actual enjoyment, like, I couldn't give it 5 stars. So I've just given it no rating, and then I'm going to explain more on that. We'll basically explain what I've just said in my wrap up. So that is that. I've also just read the sampler of A Vow So Bold and Deadly, which I think is what it's called, the third A Cursed Ock and Lonely book. I had 4 chapters of that to read from NetGalley, which I've just read, and they were absolutely amazing. Well, I think so anyway. I'm really invested in those characters, so I have just read that and given it 5 stars on NetGalley. I'm not going to rate it on Goodreads because it was like 30 pages, which is not, it was just the sampler. Rude. I think I'm going to pre-order it now, actually. I feel like that's a good decision to make. I'm going to pre-order it. Hello, this is not an angle that worked. Can I just shrink down? It is lunchtime on Thursday. It's 1:20. I don't really know what I last updated you on, so I'll just recap as much as I can. So last night I read the day section of the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Anne Maureen Johnson and Sarah Rees Brennan. Because I split the 11 short stories into 11 days. So I did that, and then I wanted to read like 120 pages of The Truth and Lies of Ella Black, but I actually read about 60 pages, or up to page 58. So I'm going to try and get to where I wanted to be yesterday in the next 40 minutes of my lunch break, which is ambitious. It's like 60 pages, but I'm going to try. I don't like this so far. It has very low ratings on Goodreads, and I think I know why. This is actually an ARC copy that I got a very long time ago in one of my first videos. I'm not even sure if it's still up. And I paid for a mystery box and they sent me an ARC, which I was not happy about. And I made that very clear in that video. And you know what? I never got my money back. But I just gave up in the end because it was too stressful. This is about Ella Black, who I believe has multiple personality disorder or something along those lines. Like, she has this secondary personality called Bella. So Bella is Bad Ella, who takes over occasionally. And she's like killed a bird with a hammer so far. And then one day she gets picked up from school by her parents and she's being told she's been taken to Rio. And that's all I've read so far. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with this. And that's pretty much it. Hello, so it is Thursday night now. I think it's like 7 o'clock, but to be honest, I have no idea. And my Amazon woman, I'm not going to say her name, that uses a clock, and I've not got my Fitbit on because I'm in for a shower. Anyway, it's not important. I read today's chunk of the Bane Chronicles, which was my favourite story so far because it was Magnus and Alex. So obviously that's going to be my favourite because that is the Magnus I know and love. So yeah, really enjoyed today's story. And then I've read up to where I wanted to be yesterday with The Truth and Lies of Ella Black. Again. And I still don't really like it. I also checked Goodreads just to put my page count up. And I know something that's going to happen after this. 100 pages into a 300-page book. I don't want to be finding out on Goodreads what's going to happen in that next 200 pages. That's a proper spoiler. So not too happy about that. But I'm going to carry on with this tonight. I'd really like to have it finished tonight, but that's a bit of a task, but I can try. Right now, I'm actually going to do a face mask. So let's see how this goes. Hello, so it's nearly 7 o'clock on Friday now, so it's been like 24 hours since I updated you. Sorry. Last night I read the next section of The Truth and Lies of Ella Black, so I only have like 100 and something pages left of this. I really dislike it. It's not my thing. It feels like 2 separate books, and I will give more of that in a like Goodreads review marked as spoilers, but it does feel like 2 separate books. I have not researched if this changed from the ARC to the final copy, so I will do that before I leave my review, but this is not good. I'm not up to date with the Bane Chronicles yet, so I need to read one more story of this to be on today's total. So I'll do that. But really, I have no plans apart from reading and going to bed. What a wild Friday night. Good morning. It is 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, and I'm going to finish off The Truth and Lies of Ella Black because I got to page 296 last night, so I'm very, very close to the end. I just couldn't read anymore. Like, it's not good. So I wanted to go to bed instead. I had a really early night. I went to bed at like 10:30. So yeah, gonna do that, and then I'm gonna read one more story from the Bane Chronicles. And that is gonna be my first task for the day. Okay, so I am fully back in bed. It is 9:20 and I just finished The Truth and Lies of Ella Black, and it was pretty awful. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. I don't know how to explain what's wrong with it. It's just not. Don't read Goodreads before you pick it up, because that spoils like 200 pages of the book, and it's just so unrealistic that it sort of hurt my brain. But yeah, this is gonna go, and because it is an ARC, I cannot sell it, so I think I'm gonna do like an ARCs for trade thing on Twitter and just see if anyone is interested, because this is like 2 years old, nearly 3 years old. But if anyone's interested, they're welcome to it. I need to read the Bane Chronicles, but I also just want to watch some YouTube and like shut my eyes. Hello, so I just finished the Bane Chronicles. It's a little bit later on now. I feel like it's close to 11 o'clock or just gone 11 o'clock. I actually don't know. I was going to finish this a bit earlier, but Cole called, so that is all I've been doing. Just been chatting, so done that. So I've done all my reading plans for today. I know they weren't ambitious plans, but you know, I've done some. So my next book is The Price Guide to the Occult by Leslie Walton. Originally I split this up into 3 days because it's a book I really am daunted to read, but it's so short that I really want to smash this today. I feel like I could quickly pick up a Horrible Histories book or the next book in the Georgia Nicholson series or something like that, just something easy, but I'm definitely going to try to get this read. I'm actually going to get dressed now and run to the post office, so I'm just going to go down into like the town centre, go for a nice walk and do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all my plans. Quickly back to me again, because I didn't give this a rating. I think I'm settling. Did I give you a rating or not? This vlog is going to be so disjointed. I'm giving this 3 stars because I did enjoy it, but it definitely wasn't mind-blowing. And at one point we stopped going in chronological order. Like Magnus was talking about how Alec, no, spoilers, never mind. But we go back in time and then end. Like I wanted more of what I thought I was getting, like 3 stories towards the end, and then we went backwards. It wasn't good. Anyway, 3 stars, it was fine, and I'm gonna get dressed. Hello, so I was gonna vlog as I walked, and then I seemed to get a weird level of audience as I was walking. There were a few people watching, like looking at me strangely. It wasn't that busy, it just seemed to be as soon as I decided to start talking, like people appeared. But yeah, so I popped into town, I sold quite a few books over on Depop, and then I sent a book to the lovely Sue from Read Along with Sue. So yeah, I sent her a book. I got home, made some brownies, which I could have vlogged and didn't, sorry. Would have given away my secrets that I just used a brownie mix, but it's fine, we'll see what they taste like. I'm just going to chill now and read the first section that I've made of The Price Guide to the Occult. Hello, so according to Goodreads, I am now 36% of the way through The Price Guide to the Occult. It's much later, it is 6:15, so yeah, it's been a very, very slow read and I keep getting very distracted. I would like to read one more chunk, but I'm also considering, we've just ordered a Chinese, so I think I might eat that and then just watch Netflix all night. Like, I want to chill, and I'm ahead of my reading ever so slightly, so that should be doable. Hello, good morning. It is 9:20 on Sunday. I don't know what's happening here. I had inspiration for big hair and then realised it's Sunday, so nobody cares. Anyway, I was too grateful for that extra hour in bed. I have loved it. And then I've been on a call with Cole for like 45 minutes. So a bit of a later start than I wanted to today. I've got my jam on toast tea. If you were not in the vlog where I first tried this, you are missing out on my reaction. It genuinely tastes like, it's more that someone's had jam on toast and dipped it in your cup of tea. Tastes amazing. Also this morning I've been packaging up some books. I know they don't look the prettiest now, but this one is Vox. I can't show you the front, it's somebody's address if I do that. This is Vox by Christina Dolce, which I had listed on the Bookswap website. I believe it's bookswap.co.uk, which is a really, really great website. I don't know why I'm sponsoring them right now. But you list all of the books you are open to exchange, and when you sell a book you don't make any money from it. You get a single book point, and then a book point plus about £3.50 lets you order another book off there. So I'm currently waiting for a book from there that I got for posting another book the other day. What did I don't even know, I've lost count, but this one will give me an extra point so I can order another book. Very exciting. And then this one is Spirit Bound by Rochelle Mead, the 5th Vampire Academy book, which I actually just sold over on eBay. But got to admit, I haven't been using Royal Mail. I found a cheaper delivery service if I walk to the shop at the end of my street. So sadly, Royal Mail need to do something to win me back. But I did go to the post office yesterday while walking into town, so I've done a bit of both. Anyway, reading today, I would love to finish The Price Guide to the Occult. This is not a big book, but I really struggled to just get into that first, how many pages? I read 104 pages yesterday and I really struggled to get there. So I would love to finish this one off. I'm pretty sure it is like under 300 pages total. It's 270. So this definitely can happen. I just need to stay motivated. And then if I could, I'd like to read Kiss of Death by Rachel Kane too. This is book number 8 of the Morganville Vampire series. Originally I planned to do this in 2 days. It's a very quick speed read for me, the Morganville books. So I feel like this could happen. But really, that's not as ambitious as some of my Sunday TBRs have been. So I feel like I can do this. Apart from this, I just have 2 more books left on my October TBR. And what day are we on? We are on the 25th. So I have a week. Yeah, I have a week today to read 4 books. And I'm already 100 pages into one. So I feel like this is doable. This could be doable. Obviously, you won't see the end of that because that'll be in next week's vlog. But still. Anyway, what am I doing? Why am I still talking? I'm going to get back in bed and read because that is all I need to do today. Hello, it is 10:30 and I am 188 pages into this, so I'm getting towards the end. I've got like 100 pages to go. I don't love it. Some of the descriptions are really, really good. Some of the, like, the whole magical workings and like how things work is kind of clever. But this is a massive, massive content warning for self-harm. I don't think there's been a chapter so far where it's not been mentioned, and I think we've had 11 chapters already in 188 pages. There's definitely been more than 11 mentions, and it just feels a bit excessive. Like, I understand sometimes how it can not improve but like aid a story and the telling and like the characters' emotions and stuff like that, but it's a bit excessive and I'm not a massive fan. I kind of want to do something rather than just lie here, because I think I am going to finish this before moving on to Kiss of Death. So maybe I could film the DNF tag, which I know I was supposed to film like in a couple of weeks, maybe this week. I've got it written down to film sometime, so I could do that today. Yeah, let's do that. Hello, so it is like 2 o'clock, maybe? 1 o'clock? I have no idea. This today with the clocks going back has really thrown me off. So I did get dressed and I went to the parcel drop-off shop, and we have an M&S food near us, so I went to go get some dinner for me and my parents. Stopped at the pet shop, looked at a rat, was told I wasn't allowed a rat, really want a rat, so that was perfect. I'll get one day. Yeah, so did that and come home. I finished The Price Guide to the Occult before I went out. I am settling nicely on 1 star. I did not like that book. I feel like the idea had promise. There were far too many mentions of self-harm for me. It's not something that bothers me to read about. I have no issue reading it. It was just excessive, and I don't think it added anything to the story. So I feel like it could be quite damaging to people in that respect. I don't know. Like, it wasn't... If it was necessary for the movement of the story, then mention it a couple times, yeah, fine, but it was very excessive. Also, the story made no sense. The ending was very rushed. I feel like it needed to be a 500-page book, but if it would have been a 500-page book, I would have definitely DNF'd it. So don't know what I wanted, but 1 star. I'm now going to get all cozy and start reading Kiss of Death, and I'm very excited to read this one. I cannot remember what happened at the end of book 8, which was Fade Out. This is book 8. Book 7 was Fade Out. I can't remember what happened at the end. I'm not going to refresh. Rachel Kane's quite good at reminding you what happened, so I'm not going to refresh. I'm just going to get into this one, and hopefully I can read half of it without much effort, so we'll see. And time for another update, I guess. It is 3:15 and I'm already halfway through Kiss of Death. I'm on page 171. So I've been reading for like an hour and absolutely stormed through this. I was only going to read half today, but I think I might just finish it off because it's really a good way to spend my time. I'm absolutely loving this. I do need to prep for the Final Girls live show, which I said I was going to prep for today. So maybe I'll start doing that and then go back into this just to give myself a little bit of a break. Hello, so I got my onesie on and I've pretty much done nothing else. It's been an hour since I last updated you and I've read about 20 pages of Kiss of Death. But I just hit 800 subscribers. So I remember how excited I was for 500 and now I've hit 800. It just feels so surreal. And I want to set myself what I think is unachievable goal of 1,000 by the end of the year. And now I've said that, it seems silly. Well, how about 1,000 by my birthday, which is the end of January? So that gives me 3 months to get 200 subscribers. And I was on 200 subscribers for like a year and a half, so it just feels so surreal that 800 people are interested in what I'm putting on the internet. It's crazy, so I'm just gonna... I don't know, it's too exciting. I'm too excited. Hello, it is nearly 8 p.m. and I just finished Kiss of Death. It took me a bit longer to read this than I expected because I sort of just gave up in the last 100 pages and wasn't reading it quickly. I read the first 150 pages in an hour and then struggled, so I don't really know why. I think I'm going to settle on 4 stars for this. It was really good. I'm really attached to the characters, which I knew I was. There was a lot of action and drama in this, which I followed along quite nicely too. Sometimes with big action scenes I get a bit lost. But no, I followed it. To get 5 stars from me, it needed a little bit more romance. And it needed to be a little bit less like everything works out perfectly and like there's a lot of happy coincidences. So even though there was like a bit of things going wrong in this, they probably didn't go as wrong as they would have actually done. And I'm saying that as if vampires are real. Well done, Chloe. But yeah, I definitely think it was a bit too easy sometimes and there wasn't enough romance for me. So 4 stars. And yeah, that's another one done. So that's 2 books finished today. I did not expect to read a whole other book. My other book options are Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen and The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater, which are the only 2 books I need to read now by the end of October. I think I'm going to get started on Water for Elephants. I'm not sure how much I'm going to read, if I'll update you in this vlog or not, or if my next clip will be tomorrow morning, but I guess you will find out soon. Hello, so it is actually Monday morning now and I'm sure you can guess that I didn't read any more last night and I didn't finish the vlog. So I was going to start Water for Elephants and it just didn't happen. I ended up watching Gogglebox instead and I'm not mad because I pretty much read 2 books yesterday. So yeah, that is literally all from this vlog. I'm not going to drag it on any longer than it needs to be. So if you have got this far, please leave me a bread emoji. I know they exist. I checked. There are several types of bread. I'd like bread, please. But apart from that, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one.